Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all
Of course,
ages,
that's the music.
welcome back to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream in this world and the next. Well, it would be if we could get some fucking music. It's Goblins Under the Stairs! You got the nastiest fucking captain in all the land, Captain Rampoo McNasty, baby. And of course, I ain't here alone because I'm rocking with the Stormbreakers. Oh, yeah. You got Langston Embershroud. You got Mantor Zermeister. You got Crick. And of course, to lead us along on this epic adventure, the greatest goddamn D&D DM in all the land here. It's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
All right, thank you, Mr. McNasty, and we will see about that tonight. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a long time coming to get back into this Hydra fight once and for all. Let's bring our adventurers back up to speed of what happened the last time we were together 2 weeks ago or so. You guys have been traveling here during the Great Hunt on day 3, getting across the river swiftly as Langston casts that water walk on you guys by the end of each hour to make sure that you guys can continuously hustle on across. But as you guys were traveling, you were interrupted by this kind of vision underneath the surface, this massive vision of some sort of creature as large as a ship. And you guys could see this one unblinking eye underneath the surface that kind of rippled out and sent shockwaves of psychic energy up through the water and into Rampoo and Lurik and to Crick, Langston and Manto, fighting off that kind of sensation, the hallucinations, auditory and visual, that this creature, whatever it was, seemed to emanate and push out into you all. Rampoo seemingly having these same kind of visions of the nightmares he's been having. This one singular-eyed creature, some with tentacles, in a battle with his mother, a beautiful bronze dragon, and in being submerged in that water and ripped apart and shouting to Rampoo to run. After this kind of stuck with him and left him in a kind of dark mental state. Just kept on going on along as you guys try to, give him words of encouragement, but he kind of fell on deaf ears and he's just, that moment stuck with him and he just kept on going on and going on. But, to get out of the doom and gloom a little bit, the seals that you guys were traveling with and barking up at you guys were having a great time enjoying some of the food that Crick was providing and maybe getting a little bit too excited with that. They created him as like a seal-like throne for him, gliding him across the water at great speeds. And after slowing them down, getting a little bit of control for them, and realize that maybe you guys could each get a little bit of control over these guys to help the travel a little bit swifter across the water here. You guys did exactly that. Gave them a little bit of food and began surfing and riding these seals across the water, making great timing. And as you guys have made it more than halfway across, maybe 2/3 away across the water now, you see the rocky spires in the distance of the craglands, the swampy kind of murky forest that's at the shore right before it, and the lightning cracking between those spires. Beneath the surface, once again, something a bit smaller though from what you guys saw prior, but still nothing to fuck with in terms of size. Still, this massive 5-headed Hydra emerged out from the water, spewing out this bioluminescent larva dripping off of its body, seemingly like the mother or whatever the apex of the larva that you guys have been seeing all throughout the water, in the woods and throughout here, and spewing out this kind of vile bioluminescent psionic energy. Rampoo sent out Jake to begin to attack it, and unfortunately he met a quick demise as one of the heads chomped at him and another one came up from behind and swallowed him whole. But
That's right, dude.
you guys have been putting up a hell of a fight against it already, though, as still Rampoo and Jake were able to, in one round there, able to dismember one of the heads from the Hydra's body in full, leaving it with just the 4 remaining heads, and also seemingly like realizing that the fire of Jake's bite seemed to cauterize and stop the head from being able to fully grow back. So Rampu yelled out fire to the party, and with that, you guys have been throwing everything you had at them. That's right. And at the top of the round here, as we bring it back in, as I mentioned prior, you guys could see those bioluminescent larvae kind of forming a pattern around the Hydra in the water, kind of pulsing, almost like as I described last time we were together, like lightning encased in ice or glass or something like that. And that's this lightning aura I've got going on around the token right now. And see that flashing of the bioluminescent larva, and as that kind of pulses with the rhythmic kind of heartbeat like pulse, the Hydra emulsions itself into the water a bit, creating a wave that kind of rises up rhythmically with that, and boom, the water begins to push towards you guys. And at the top of the round, I will need you guys to make a dex save as you try to keep your footing from that large wave, the thrashing tides that this Hydra pushes out towards you all.
Dex save?
Yes.
Do we have advantage on saves or anything? From any spells?
I think we do. Oh god, what was the hero? Is it just things with poison? I think that's the only thing it's
Yeah,
for, right?
poison from the heroes, and got my food too.
There is something with dex saves there, right? From something? Is there not? Or maybe I'm wrong.
No, I don't think it was Dex. I think it was like Con.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's see. Crick, Manto, and Rampu, the three of you guys, I'll roll one for a lyric as well. Feel the waves rush up underneath your feet and pushes you on backwards. The three of you guys get pushed back 10 feet and fall prone as the waves lift you up off the ground and throw you backwards.
Sorry, you said me as well?
Yes, you rolled a 15, yep.
Oh, shit.
Actually, I hate that.
This day in history,
Oh.
Langston the Dexterous.
Lyric as well,
Y'all-
standing...
Y'all thought you'd never see the day.
Exactly. And with that, fallen prone, Rampu, you are up or down.
So I'm gonna use half my movement to get up, so I no longer be prone. And first things first, I'm going to take a shot at this hoe with my arrow.
All right, go for it.
See what happens. Oh, dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit.
Nice. And that is okay. 9 damage.
9 damage.
And for my second attack, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my breath weapon at it. And you have to do a DC 13 Dex save.
Okay, let's see. DC 13 dex save. I rolled a 14.
Oh, you bitch. So you take half damage, but I think it should be 2d10. I believe only one rolled when I hit the button. Yes, so that's one. Let me do the other one, since it's half damage. So 13 total, so you take 6 damage there.
All right.
And I'm going to move back 10 feet and then move over 5, just within my movement, and that'll be my turn.
You get to add
quick, how much
1d6 damage too, Carlos,
Oh,
because
sweet.
of the
Fuck.
blood from the meal we ate.
Real quick, how much damage did we take again?
So
the
add one more
laptops.
damage to that.
You didn't take any
So
damage,
it's
Luke.
just 2.
You just felt
It was
burned.
just pushing you back and made you prone.
Oh, okay, word.
2 more damage. All right. All right. As Rampu stands up, takes a shot, and exhales some lightning breath towards the Hydra, it splits its heads, dodging most of the attack, but still some static electricity fringes out and shocks it slightly. He runs backwards away from it. And you were standing right here? Is that where you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You run away from it as quickly as you can, and Manto, you are up.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna real quick. I'll have to be doing like all my dice rolls on my phone because
All good.
it's laptop.
Works
But
the same.
yeah. So yep, absolutely. But I will then proceed to get up and just kind of shake myself off and charge up my laser pistol and go for a shot. 16.
Let's see. 16 will miss.
Yep. Okay. And then after that, I'm gonna use a cunning action to dash. With me being prone and my speed being reduced to 15 feet, do I only move? Can I only move 15 more feet, or can I go back to moving my full walking speed?
Your speed for this turn is reduced by half total, so
So if I cunning action dash, then it would be just an additional 15, so 30 total.
let me just double check that. I think it just
Plus
takes
it's
no,
like
no, I'm sorry.
never-
It just takes half your movement to stand up. So yeah, you use 15 movement to stand up,
I
and
would
then,
have-
and then you have the rest of your movement to do whatever. So then you'd have another.
So I would
if
have
you dashed-
45.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Jesus, hold on. Okay, there we go. Nice. And that is my turn. And actually, question. The spiritual weapon, for the sake of sneak attack, like that doesn't act as I guess one of our creatures for gaining advantage.
It does not.
Alright, bet. Alright, yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. That will bring us to Crick, watching a laser pistol shot rain off, miss its target, but Manto, not fearing this Hydra, runs right up to it, face to face. What do you do?
Well, a little scared
Yep.
for Manto. So I kind of see him run up. Crick's like floating in the water, I guess, because we still have walk up, and I just kind of see him move in. I instantly roll over, stand up, and I guess I can go 15 feet, right? Gonna go get next to him. I'm too far to hit this thing, right?
Yeah, if you got 5 more feet, you can
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, because it's half. All right, yeah, so that's all the 15. I will. Got full health. So I guess I will do I'll shoot a firebolt at him.
Fire bolts, right?
Firebolt.
Okay, cool.
I wish.
Imagine.
Yeah. 15's gonna miss.
15's gonna miss. All right. Then I will use my defense matrix. So as everybody kind of sees that that little pulse kind of go out next to Manto. 10, right? Yeah. Okay. And that's gonna be it for me.
All right. And another. All my notes are missing right now for whatever reason. Okay. Langston, you are up as Crick run up next to Manto, shoots off a firebolt, splits the Hydra heads once again, missing, and leaves you to do what you need to do.
All right. Let me scout everyone's health. I've been trying to just gauge. I think for the most part we're all chilling. Rimpu and I took a little bit, and I think Lurk got hurt. So I think what I'm gonna do here, just because of where everyone's currently at, your boy's not trying to get up close and personal with this thing. I'm gonna just do Toll of the Dead on the Hydra. So DC 15 Wisdom save, if you'd be so kind.
Sure thing. I'm gonna
How
refresh
wise?
my
How
scene
wise this
after
multi-headed thing? Oh!
So
Shocker!
Badass.
4 heads, 4 times as wise as you could ever
God.
imagine.
Oh my god! I think
A lot
that
of
one has
head.
pince
Plus
nez.
zero.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, incredible.
This thing's a librarian and it's part-time. So then with that, you see me like do my little like hand signs for the bell toll, and then it just looks at me and I'm like, huh. All right then. And then I think what I'll just do is I'll do a mass healing word for anyone who needs it. So it's just regular 3rd level, so that'll be myself, Rampu, Lurk, and then Manto, you're full, but Crick, this would apply to you, so everyone gets back. I rolled a 1. Hold on. Healer! And another 1. Okay, so everyone gets back 7.
All right.
And I am going to use my movement to kind of veer over this way a little bit, because I have something I want to do for somebody, but I need to be able to touch them, and,
Sure.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
I would just put myself in range to sprint if needed.
Just preempt.
Oh, come on! Crick shoves nanobots in people's bodies, but I say I have to touch somebody to give them a boon, and suddenly I'm the eggplant. All right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
This has been filed down in the petty box.
Anything else for you, Langston?
I am good.
The Hydra outwits the Toll of the Dead cast upon thee, but Langston heals everyone real quick as he runs away as quickly as he can. And you guys see that kind of flashing the bioluminescent larva beneath the surface. And of course, Crick and Manto, as you guys are a little bit closer to him, can almost kind of feel it intensify as you're getting closer to it. And the larva, they flash with this bright, blinding kind of blue-white light. And I need both of you guys to make wisdom saves.
Who was this?
Just Manto and Crick.
Me.
Sweet. I shall take it.
Wisdom save. Oh no.
Okay.
Let's see something real quick. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my guarded mind on this one.
Okay.
To save. So
Okay.
I'll mark that.
So, you will take no damage then on this. Crick, you will take 10 points of psychic damage as that blinding light from the bioluminescent kind of rack into your brain, sending those kind of auditory hallucinations kind of filling your mind once again. And you are going to suffer disadvantage on your next attack as well, as you kind of have these whispers taking over your mind. Lurk, seeing that flash a little bit close, pretty close to the Hydra as well, but not as close as the two of you guys, kind of puts his hands up and looks around and begins to run backwards a little bit as well. As he does run backwards, though, one of the Hydra's head snaps down at him. With a 14 to miss, he runs and catches up with Langston right there. And he looks over Langston. He's like, "There's something weird about the lights, the larva down below him. Something happened to Crick and Manto over there." And he just kind of waves his hand and throws it up towards the in the direction of the Hydra. And you guys watch as the spiritual weapon flings over in that direction. This is gonna have a -2 on it. 19 will still hit.
Woo!
He has that what's it called? Exhaustion level. Spiritual weapon is a D8 plus a spellcasting bonus, so 1. Nice. Nice.
Get 'em.
Plus, what's the spellcasting bonus to? Alright, yeah, so Lurg does a tiny love tap on him. As he's kind of shaken a little bit, realizing that there's more than meets the eye to this foe. And the Hydra is up now. 2 delicious looking targets directly in front of him. As its massive form kind of sits there, dripping, like I said, with the bioluminescence kind of off of its face and everything. 2 heads split off of each side of its body, veer off right in front of both of you guys. 2 in front of Manto and 2 in front of Crick, as they kind of both, each pair looks at each other, kind of gives each other a nod, and they both simultaneously go down and try to chomp on each one of you guys. I'm going to do the first 2 on Manto, and then I'll do 2 on...
Can I like use my reaction to see if I can have one of his heads attack me?
What would you do?
I'd basically throw myself in front of him. Like, it's like you see him come down and I just kind of,
Yeah, make a either like some sort of charisma check, like a persuasion or a deception or something like that.
Okay. 18.
As you kind of get its attention, jumping up all around, right in front of it, one of the heads splits off from the other one, seeming like you might be a little bit more than, a bit more to bite off than they were expecting. And as one head first goes down towards Manto, a 20 to hit on that.
Will hit.
You will take 16 piercing damage. And then in rapid succession, 3 heads smacking on down into the surface in the direction of Crick, one after another. 22 to hit.
Nope.
21 to hit. And a 24 to hit.
Outwarding flare, the last one.
All right. A blinding light flashes up in the distance. What's the range on that? Just to double check.
I can see within 30 feet of myself. Am I 30 feet within this thing?
45.
He is 45 away. I cannot do it. Sorry, Crick, you're getting bit.
All right. A bite comes chomping on down onto Crick. Ooh, weak. 10 points of piercing damage. Damn it. As it kind of recoils back, only getting a little bit of bite off of Crick. And you can see kind of looks around as if it didn't like the taste of that. And at the top of the round once again, as I mentioned, it didn't seem to really like the taste of that all too much. It begins to kind of like thrash its body back and forth, left and right, and starts to form like those waves once again. And I need just Crick and Manto to make those dex saves once again.
Oh, big money. Nope.
I'm dexterous. Why? I need a save. All right, 26.
There it is.
All right. Manto, you keep your body steady. Don't falter whatsoever. But Crick, this wave, for whatever reason, I guess you maybe weren't expecting it as much. It completely takes over your body, comes over your head, and pulls you down into the depths, dunking you 5 feet below the surface. I do need you to make a con save since you're concentrating on a spell with that. It's going to be a 15. Nice, 25.
Jesus!
You guys see as Crick gets completely submerged in the water for 3 seconds or so until he's burped back up onto the surface, dropping back up, prone once again, spitting up bits of water, covered in some of that larva. And I do actually need you to make a wisdom save with that since you did get submerged too.
Crushed.
You'll take 2 points of psychic damage from the little bits of larva dripping off of your flesh right there. And Rampu, you are up.
Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna move over 10 feet. Damn it. Over. Actually, make it 15 over here to get a better shot on the Hydra. I will pull out my bow and arrow. And I'm gonna take the snotty shot.
All right.
See what it got. Ooh, another dirty 20. I shall take it.
That will hit.
Okay. Oh yeah, 11 plus. Let me get that other D6. Oh yeah, 15 damage total.
Nice.
And here I go again on my own. At number 2. 27, yeah, buddy.
27 will hit.
And that's that. Plus this. Yeah, buddy, 14 more damage.
Is that D6 for the extra monstrosity damage, or what is that for?
Colbert, tell him.
It's just from
It's only
one attack.
once. It's only one a turn.
It's only one attack.
No, so the second one doesn't count then. It's just 9.
Gotcha. So 15 plus 9, we're at 24. Cool.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to move back another 5 feet and stay put. That's my turn.
Okay, where were you standing? Oh, you moved back 5 feet? Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Manto, you are up now, seeing Rampu take a couple shots into one of its bodies, or one of its necks. Does hefty damage to it, but not enough to remove one of its heads. What do you got?
Yeah, I realized in the heat of moment that I had no reason to come next to this fucking beast.
Mr. Ranged weapon, yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean, I'm trying to conserve my laser charges at all
That's fair.
cost. Because I don't know how long we're going to be in this fucking hellhole of a place. Thank you, Doctor. Anyways, with that being said, I will go with the second best attack I can do, given I'm immediately adjacent to you, and that's going to be a Psychic Blade.
All right, let's see what you got.
Let's see what I got. 18?
18 will hit.
Fuck yeah. 7.
7 damage, all right.
So then, bonus action. Alright, hold on. Where are bonus actions on my phone? Aha, all the way down. But this is with advantage, more Psychic Blades.
Why is this with advantage?
Because I hit with Psychic Blade.
Oh, yeah, your Vex or whatever. Gotcha.
Yeah, correct. Yep. Oh, that's dope. Nat 20.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Whoa!
This gonna be
Baby!
big.
Hit nice. So let's see. 8 plus 1 more D4. 1. So 9.
9.
The second, unfortunately, the bonus action Psychic Blade doesn't do nearly as much damage, so a little underwhelming, but it's always
Is there
fun getting
anything
that 20.
else you would like
One.
to add to that?
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot that I could do that on my
You don't want to
bonus
add
action.
30
Yeah.
damage automatically to
Yeah,
it,
no.
plus...
I completely
me
forgot
fix
that
that.
I can do sneak attack as my bonus action
Yeah.
too with that. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, I will totally do that. Yeah, so there's
Why
30
not?
plus another 5d6.
There you go.
Hold on. Why won't this counter go up? Oh my god.
So we're at 7 plus 9, that's 16, and then plus 30 is 46.
47,
That's 63.
56, and then 63.
63. Okay. As Manta throws the one psychic blade up towards its body, it disappears as it kind of goes into its neck. You see it kind of writhe a little bit, almost like that tickled. It didn't really hurt too much, but then the second one he tosses up a little bit smaller, but it seems to go right into that same scale slit that the first one seemed to disappear into. And with that, it kind of convulses wildly with that. You see it kind of shaking left and right, convulsing, twitching about. And although it's resistant to the psychic damage, you did just enough to rupture that one head off of its body. And Manto, you have rendered it down to 3 heads now. As spewing out that kind of little bit of that blackened kind of ichor from its body, dripping down into the water around you guys. It looks like oil on water. But it's down to 3 heads. This thing is currently, or for the time being.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, and before my turn is officially over, I turn to Crick and I just put 2 of my hands like on his cheeks as just like a thank you, and then just nod, and then go back to just standing normal.
Weird.
Hey, fuck you, Rampu.
Crick, like, as he does that, Crick just kind of reaches up to his hands and holds it for a second. Why are you still here? As nanobots just kind of shoot from his fingers all the way up, all over Manto, and just start dismantling him. As I cast Vortex Warp to try to move him away if he allows. Take that as a yes.
Yeah, I totally consent.
So Manta gets
You move
ripped
out.
apart.
Yep, ripped apart. They spew over and then kind of line their way back to.
I'll see you soon.
Just his mouth. It's been ripped from his face.
Like Bugs Bunny shit.
That head that just exploded, is it like the other one is kind of like singed shut, but this one's bleeding.
Yeah, we'll say, you know, that the head, yeah, it's completely kind of ruptured in a spot and rendered that head kind of completely, you know, dead in the water, so to speak, currently.
Okay. All right. So with that, I will.
Fire it. Gotta cast fire
I can't. I just kind of note to everybody, we may want to do something about that, as I kind of sturdy my feet again and get another big jaunt of this just kind of health reburst through me as the nanobots kind of run through and re-straighten my armor as I'm going to heal. What is it? 1d8 plus 3 times 2. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 with the durability bonus action. And I just look at this thing and, okay, this makes sense now. So I'm like, kind of lined up with it.
All right. Crick lined on up with it, sending Manto on away, protecting himself a bit. And Langston, you're up now. What you got?
So this thing's down to 3 heads. This thing need cooked. Crick's up in the mix. Still has Holy Weapon going.
Fire.
Yeah, I think it's just time. I'm just going to cast Fireball on it. So let me check that spell real quick. It's just going to be a 3rd level. Let me
I rolled a
get
7.
my little shape. Beautiful. So just for clarification's sake, oh sweet, I can put it like right on the middle of it, and it's not gonna hit Crick. And then additionally, if I were to kind of investigate from a distance the like nature of this like bioluminescent like algae and like what it's coating itself with, would I be able to see if it's just kind of using what's around it to enhance itself, or if it's like a magical defense type thing it's doing? If that would be like my turn to like skill check that, then I'll just stick with Fireball. I'm not trying to do too much.
Yeah, I mean, just at a surface level is like what you recognize is that it is like the larva of the Hydra, like, you know, a bunch of like little, you know, tadpole versions essentially of it, like all forming around it, and yes, seeming like kind of, you know, you saw it seemingly had some sort of effect against Manto and Crick as they were quite close to that. But yeah, actually, you know, go ahead and make like a an Arcana check.
26.
Nice. So as you cast that fireball off, go and roll that damage also.
Absolutely. Oh, 71's 25.
25. All right. Let me mark that for you. And the fire goes off. You can see that one head that kind of exploded from the inside with Manto's psychic blades. That area seems to begin to bubble and boil, burning off, and yeah, you've stopped that head from potentially, or having the potential of growing back whatsoever. But as that goes off, it kind of illuminates the water a bit in that area, and you get a brief glimpse of not only those larvae that are underneath the surface, but you kind of spot this like cracked glowing cylinder maybe 20 feet below the surface.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Cracked glowing cylinder. Like directly beneath the Hydra?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Cool. That is super good to know. What I would like to do further cannot be on my turn, so I will just stay right where I am then, and then just like gesture to Rampu and being like, "You asked for fire. There's fire. I did my job. Keep it going."
All right.
How do I get rid of shape?
I'll delete it for you. But yeah, you guys have noticed, or I mean, I'll let you guys know mechanically that yeah, this creature, you know, 2 heads missing out of the 5 now. Quite a good amount of damage being done to it. You guys are weakening it bit by bit, but still it has quite a bit of strength. And as that flash of the fireball dissipates, another flash quickly envelops around the Hydra once again. And I need a Crick to make that saving throw once again, the wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, right? Yeah.
5. And that will be yep, 9 points of psychic damage. As that flash kind of racks your mind, you hear this whispers once again, and still, yeah, you'll have disadvantage on your next attack roll or saving throw, whatever ability check D20 test is next. And Lurik is up next. Looks around to make sure everyone's looking okay, and seeming like everyone is, you know, not doing too bad. He runs over to Manto real quick, actually, and does lay on, or not lay on hands, or no, he does lay on hands on him. Let's do this. 8 points of healing to Manto. And then he kind of raises his hand once again, swings it up to the air to get that spiritual weapon to strike. And let's roll d20. That is going to miss, unfortunately. And that will bring us to the Hydra. Thrashing about in the water right here. Seeing Crick down in front of it. The 3 remaining heads look disgusted at Crick as they kind of push right on through him. And Crick, I'll need you to make a strength saving throw to stop from being pushed underneath the water surface once again.
That's with advantage now.
Yes.
And I'm gonna add my +4 to that, make it a 19.
All right. Yeah, you kind of just skate barely to the side of this thing. Maybe do like a quick limbo, just getting out of the way of its abdomen, and do not get pushed underneath the surface of the water. But the Hydra, face to face with Manto and Rampu.
Oh no, he's still within 5 feet. Never
Yeah.
mind. So I can't up attack. Okay.
Never left. Two heads will strike down at Manto, and the third over at Rampu for that eruption of one of their heads. 27 on the first hit to Manto.
Can I
Yeah.
warding flare that one?
You can. Yep.
Because it moved? Hell yeah.
Langston uses his reaction quickly, make a blinding light appear, and that causes enough of distraction for it to miss that second or that attack on Manto. But a second head quickly snaps on down and tries to get him as well, and a 24 on that one.
Is that also at me?
Yes.
Okay. I'll use uncanny dodge on that one. So I'll take half damage.
And then also you would be getting back 10 temp HP from warding flare. So I don't know
So
if that
take
would
one.
fully negate.
10
Yay!
HP.
Oh, you
Yay!
Solid one. And then I can op attack it now with my sentinel, right?
Is it?
But with disadvantage.
Does it have to be within 5 feet, or does the person it's attacking have to be within 5 feet?
You're right. I think it's the person. Yeah, you're sentinel.
I could be wrong.
Immediately after a creature within 5 feet of you takes a disadvantage or hits a target other than you with an attack.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
that then.
creatures within 5
Yeah,
feet.
you're good.
Dude, oh, this is disadvantage because I
Disadvantage,
went
yep.
down.
21 still hits.
Hey.
So that's going to be this, plus 2d8s from the holy weapon, plus a d6 from the blood. Deucey deuce.
So 22.
And
Nice.
And now it's got disadvantage on everybody but me.
Nice. Very nice. As the Hydra's body kind of twitches a little bit, the two of the heads look backwards, like, what the fuck was that down at Crick? Like, why is it like twitching? Like, it just kind of felt like a bug bite hit it. But the third head snaps down towards Rampu, still shaking up a little bit, so with disadvantage. 19 to hit still.
To me?
To you.
You son of yeah, hits.
20 damage to
God.
you.
Damn it.
As Hydra's head snaps on down and takes a nice chunk off of Rampu. You guys can see gleaming scales drip out of his mouth. And at the top of the round here, we got everyone right here, huh? Rage.
Wait, how did I end up so close to him?
Because it came up to you.
Oh, I moved. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
They do that sometimes.
This monster can move. It does not have to stay in one spot. Forgot about that.
It starts to
Oh, wow.
thrash
Did we
around
try?
in the water
Its
right
icon's so big.
there. Seriously. As it's thrashing around once again, I'll need everyone, including Langston too, will need to make a dex save.
Great.
Can I use my ring of evasion so I can succeed that?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Wait for
Yeah, let me do Lurk.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Don't you have something about like if you fail dex save, you can do something or not? Or
No.
evasion? No? Was that not do anything with that? Alright, Lurk.
Evasion now.
Lurk fails big, and Manto, yeah, the two of you guys, everyone else, Crick and Langston, you stay standing, that's right, you use your ring. You activate your ring real quick as you see that wave coming, thrusting on through, and
Slap my hand like, ah!
absolutely, and Rampu, yeah, as you're right next to it, so maybe it just kind of like evaded you in some capacity. But yeah, Crick, you fall down, don't get submerged, but Manto and Lurk, the two of you guys get completely pooled underneath the water for a moment. Turning around and swallowing, almost like drowning, choking on the water a little bit, but you get spit back up onto the surface. Lurk will have to make a con save. Nothing too bad other than that happens to you, Manto, but you are prone. Con save. Lurk will drop his spiritual weapon, and that will bring us to Rambo.
No.
He's coughing on the surface.
And okay, so things have been better for the old crew. I'm going to. Okay, I'm just going to take 2 shots at this thing. See what happens. There's number 1. I'll take it. 23.
23 will hit.
That's this. Plus this. Oh, yeah, 17 damage on the first one.
Nice. Oops.
Here we go again on my own. Oh, okay, 12, which I'm assuming misses.
12 will miss.
And bonus action, I'm going to take a potion of healing down. Because Daddy's hurting.
Rampu takes 2 shots, misses, hits the first one, misses the second, quickly chugs down a potion to heal himself up a little bit, seeming like this Hydra still has some fight in him with the 3 remaining heads. And is there anything else you'd like to do? All right, Manto, you're up.
Okay.
You're down though.
Now
also.
that yeah, well, I get back up again. Just kind of, I feel like I've been in this position before, and just brush myself off. And yep, now I'm in a position to go ahead and use my laser pistol again for a 19.
19 hits. You got Rampu and Crick right there,
One.
also flanking him.
$12 damage.
You get sneak attack too?
Yeah, he gets sneak attack because we're next to it.
I thought sneak attack was only for melee.
Nope. Either a finesse or a ranged weapon specifically.
Oh, well, fuck yes.
Excuse me. You could add D6 too.
Yeah, hold up. Alright. Alright, here we go. Jeez, it's a lot of ones. 12 for sneak attack.
Wow.
And I read the 1d6 as just kind of like being done once for this whole, I guess, combat. Am I mistaken on that?
It's every
Per turn?
person's first hit per turn.
First hit per turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well then.
So we're at 24,
Boom. 28.
28. Nice. Anything else for you?
And that will be it for me.
Manton takes a big laser pistol shot at this thing. It's distracted with Rampu and Crick flanking it to either side. and with it distracted, you find a perfect spot to go shoot into and do some hefty damage to it. It roars out defiantly with that. You guys can kind of feel like that Rampu and Crick, at least, that kind of like heavy, kind of psionic energy kind of within it. And it kind of just like, it almost feels like the air is strumming, or it feels like nails on a chalkboard kind of thing. And as it screeches out with that shot, still does not do enough to remove one of its heads or render that useless, but big hit nonetheless. And then that brings us to Crick as it screams out right near you.
I will stand up. Prone off there. So I kind of like roll over again, just on the water, right? and I puddle over next to him and just kind of turn slowly at him, and I see like he's starting to get hurt a little bit. Maybe he snaps at me 1 or 2 times, and as he kind of goes down to bite, I just unleash a lightning bolt out of my chest, just kind of try to go right through him.
Nice.
So he's got to do a dex save.
Yep. 10.
It's full damage, baby. 36.
Oh my goodness.
36. Nice.
Wow.
I've been forgetting to do
Jesus
something, so I'm just gonna do
Christ.
something just once to Rampu and Crick. I should have done this multiple
Ah.
times, but
I'll get another d6 for that.
oh yeah. When it sprays out that blood, as I mentioned before, I forgot to do the damage part of it. I described it, but forgot to do the damage. The 2 of you guys would have taken 4 acid damage also. And then, so that was 42 damage on that. Nice, holy shit.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so Crick and Rampu 4 damage acid. But yeah, as that lightning strikes up out of Crick's chest into the Hydra, I guess you aim for. Tell me, you aim for like one of the heads or something.
I mean, I kind of aim center mass. Like it's coming directly out of me, and I'm just kind of running through. Imagine the heads are swipping and swapping, and I just kind of right into its chest to chest.
The necks of the Hydra stand up straight, and almost like a Tesla coil, you guys can see the lightning go up through its body, crackling up and going in between each one of its heads. You can see the lightning crackling momentarily as they converge into that center one of the 3. As the lightning converges right there and meets, you guys get this blinding white light that kind of causes an eruption explosion right there, frying that center head until it just collapses down in front of you guys. And there are 2 heads currently on this thing.
Beautiful. I would kind of holler back to Langston. Maybe fry that one somehow. And then with that, just pulse as Guardian goes out. Gets more 10 hit points.
Nice. And Langston, yeah, you see that head, the Tesla coil of the Hydra's heads, the lightning shooting up against them and converging the center as that one head gets the wrath of that lightning attack and collapses underneath that elemental power. What do you do?
Sweet. Random question. When it moved the what is it? The like tube and like cylinder underneath moved with it, right?
Yes. It seems to kind of like, yeah.
So it's like attached to this thing.
Not, you don't see like a tether or anything, but there seems to be, yeah, almost like, like, it's not magnets or anything, but in that kind of same essence idea.
Okay. I want to yell at Lurk real quick and be like, do you have anything that can hit this with fire?
Does he?
Are you pure radiant? Like I'm 50-50, are you just 100% radiant?
Yeah, sorry, I haven't learned anything like that.
Alright, well, then I guess I'll just singe this thing to make it so a head doesn't grow back. I'll just do a scorching ray on the spot where the head fell off.
All right.
So we got 3 shots there.
Let's see.
19.
19 hits.
19 again.
19 hits.
And then 18.
18 hits.
Cool. So first round, 6. Second one, 2. Wow, 2 ones, 2. Okay. And then 7. So 15 fire damage total.
Nice.
Awesome. And so with that, I want to like use it to like cauterize the missing head thing. And then once that's done, as a bonus action, I yell at this Hydra like it can understand. I'll be like, so I bet you thought that's all we had, but you forgot the most important thing. The holy hand grenade of crick, crick, crick. And I'll like snap my fingers and I'll make holy weapon explode. Essentially what I can do as a bonus action with that is with a bonus action on my turn, I can dismiss it and cause it to emit a burst of radiance. Each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet must make a con saving throw. On a fail, it'll take 48, and it's blinded for a minute. On a success, it takes half and isn't blinded. So it needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 19.
Pain and suffering. Well, it's gonna take half of 48.
Damn.
So it takes 10 more radiant damage.
Nice. How did
You
that
also get
explosion go
1d6
off?
from the blood too.
Say again?
You also get 1d6 from the blood.
Oh yeah. There we go. Hell yeah.
Nice. So hold on. You did
So-
26 and 15.
Correct. 41 total.
So yeah, as you let off the scorching rays in that direction of the one head, completely cauterizing that, and then you let off this holy hand grenade on Crick. Describe how that goes down and yeah, how that all looks and everything.
I think what I'm doing is I'm like signaling to Crick, like just ahead, like put your hands as close to this thing as you physically can, as I'm like moving my hands with like the balls of fire around, and like once I let off the scorching ray, I'll like use my other hand like wrapped in my scarf to just like clench and make my fist, and then as soon as I open it, it ignites the hand grenade, so it's like fire and radiance from like 2 separate sides to just like absolutely ignite this thing. And then I'm like, the holy hand grenade of Crick, and then it goes way too early before I can say his full name. I'm like, still working on it.
It's a premature immaculate conception, and so you explode, and as the
Too soon.
the glove explodes right in the face of one of the Hydra
Happens,
heads
Langston.
that was about to snap down on Crick. And as that fist, just envelops or explodes with that radiant energy, you watch as the jaw just unhinge on that Hydra. It snaps backwards, and the head begins to flail back into the water and slaps into the water behind its body. And with that round, you have rendered another one of the heads useless.
Sweet.
Crick just says, that was a very average explosion time.
Okay. Alright. You are the most difficult to please, I swear to God.
All right. And anything else for you, Langston?
I'm gonna just do a little shimmy with my movement up in this general direction. And then that'll be it for me.
All right. As it's kind of, it has the one last head here, writhing all about, and definitely, you guys have put some hurt on it in these last few rounds, removing 3 of its heads, I think, in the last 2 rounds alone. It looks to be like in its fight or flight kind of mode right now, and it begins to like raise up its neck once again, and you can see it forming up that acid as it shot out at you guys prior. It's going to just shoot out though at Lurk and Langston on this one. As it shoots, because with only the one head, it's not as thick of a line as we had prior. I will need the two of you guys to make dex saves. I'll do it for Lurk, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my ring charges again.
All right. Sorry, Lurk.
I don't think there's a limit on that, right? It's just I have the amount of charges. Yeah, and I just get them back.
Yeah, you have like 3 charges a day or something, right?
Yep, so I just used my second one. I just didn't know if there was like, you can only do it once every 8 hours. So.
Well, you will take 18 points of acid damage since you avoid most of it, but Lurik, unfortunately, takes the full hit of that. Dripping, covered in that acid. He's screaming as you can see it burning his flesh right there. And it's gonna be his turn now as he's screaming.
You're fine, buddy.
Ah!
You're okay. You're okay. Got me too. Look, it's not that bad. You're good. You're fine.
You can see like bubbling and sizzling on his flesh as he looks down at it, and he hears your words and he knows he has to steady himself and find that confidence as he knows he's not the most confident paladin out there, but goddammit, he tries, and he really needs, in this moment, find that stillness of mind, that the faith in the divinity that helps aid him and give him his powers. As he sits there and he begins to just rub his hands all over him. Oh, Thorm, help me! As he lays hand on himself, using 5 points of healing.
Oh my god.
And with that, actually, also he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself too. After that, and that's going to be his turn.
Hey, they change lay on hands.
Yeah. So 4 plus that. All right, I'm going to heal him up a little bit, and we have the Hydra up now, with the one singular last head here. Looking back and forth at Rampu and Crick. It looks over at Lurk. It looks down at Lurk instead, actually. Seeing an easier target to hopefully get a meal as he chomps on down at Lurk. 28 to hit. 14 damage on him. Still, he's still alive, and he, you guys can see, this massive bite, rips off part of the fabric of his shirt that he's wearing off of his back as he's trying to cover himself, and he looks around and is like, all right, still here. And as that happens, at the start of the round here,
Up attack.
Okay, go for it. 27. 27 will hit.
7 damage.
Do I get to op attack him too?
No, you don't know
I
how to
Sentinel.
That's his feet.
Oh, the Sentinel. Yeah, sorry.
All right. So 7 damage, and it is looking hurt after this. It's writhing with this thunderous electric energy going through its body. It tries to do it, its big swinging motion once again, but it seems to have lost its strength and gusto. As Rampu, you're up.
Okay.
The larvae are forming around its body. I will mention as well too, but yes.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at it. See what happens. Oh yeah, 24.
24 will hit.
And that is not great, but let's see what the D6 does for me. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, you
Red.
shoot on into
All
it.
ones.
Its blood spills, just spewing out onto you a bit, glowing again and kind of coiling into tendrils as it hits the water, like bioluminescent veins. And yeah, you're gonna take a little bit of damage again. 2d8. Actually, Crick, you will too. You'll take that 10 damage too.
Alright,
as blood
well.
spurts out. And yeah, another shot.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Let's make this damage worth it.
Okay, another 6 damage to the both of you guys. And as you shoot into this one with the 19, yeah, you hit it. Go ahead and roll. Or no. I'm sorry. The crick was that 19 con save? Oh, for your con.
Yeah, that was for the. I got a con each time.
Did you shoot again, Rampu? I thought you did roll again.
Yeah, I did 9 damage.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Nice. And as you shoot into this one, releasing the arrow, piercing into its neck, you see it connect right underneath one of the scales, lodging deep into its body. You feel like you must have hit something deep within it, because you see it kind of gasping for breath. Its head kind of spewing, moving all around, left and right, thrashing about. And as that blood spurts out onto you and Crick, the body collapses onto the surface. A wave splashes on up, getting you guys all wet, and this thing seems to be dead.
Hooray!
I look at Langston and say, just to be sure to fire about the last neck.
Okay.
I can do that too. I'm gonna shoot like a fire bolt. See if we can save Langston stuff. I can roll for it, but I'm just gonna keep shooting fire bolts until if I can hit this thing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, you have one attempt to do it, and we'll see if that works. So go for it.
Okay.
That is a miss. Langston, if you have something up that you would like to attempt before it potentially gets through the round. I mean, Manto, of course, you can take that turn if you want to, actually.
I'm going to add a D4 to it. I'm going to add a D4 to it.
All right, Crick shoots off of a firebolt, and he realizes, it's kind of sputtering out of his spell's kind of sputtering right now. He gives it a little bit of a smack. Firebolt shoots on out, cauterizing that spot, hitting that Hydra's head, and as it's sinking down to the water, it just kind of completely gets enveloped in the water, just sinking slower and lower and lower until it disappears into the darkness, and you just see a couple bubbles pop up on the surface, and this thing is dead.
Hell yeah.
Before it would have sunk, I didn't realize I was on mute. Would we have been able to figure out that, like the tube that it was connected to, was it getting its power from that?
Give me one moment. Yeah, so you might not have, I guess maybe Langston called it out, perhaps, but as it
I think it would have been something just like tube, and then we're still in the thick of it.
As it did get completely devoured or sunken into the water right there, you guys watch that happen, and before anything else happens, the water kind of glows faintly, and for a moment you feel a thought in your mind, each one of you guys, that doesn't feel like your own kind of thoughts, and you just kind of hear the words, born, devoured, born again, the womb remembers all, as it kind of flashes on down and keeps drifting further and further out of your guys' sight.
Oh. So that cylinder's gone now.
The cylinder, yeah, as you kind of look down there seemed to have been some sort of, you don't see the flashing at all anymore of that light, or that glowing cylinder down there.
Dang. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind then. I'll just flip this thing off as it's sinking. I'm like, this thing was a pain in the ass and it burned me. Oh my god, Lark, you cool?
He's kind of coughing and he's looking at this flesh that's still kind of like burning. He's like rubbing his arms and like looking at like the boils that have like beyond the form on it. I'm not sure if I'm cool, but I'm alive. He's looking
You're
at
doing
himself.
great, buddy. And I think I'm just gonna do because Lurk's in a bad way, Hold on, how's everyone else looking? Rampu's 34. Okay, never mind. I can't be as focused as I want to be with this. I'll do a 4th level mass healing word on everybody. So everyone will get back. Hold on.
Oh fuck.
Please be a 3.
Sorry, this is what happens when I don't have my notes. I forgot one more thing this is a cool kind of thing I had ready. So after the thing kind of the Hydra completely went below the surface once again. Sorry. I just remembered it. The larvae that were forming all around it, as I mentioned, Rampu could still see them. They began to swirl into like a pattern, spinning round and around and around and around. And this is when you guys would have heard that kind of voice as well, as you guys see these spinning around, and they form almost a symbolic kind of eye in the water as they create kind of a whirlpool spinning around faster and faster and faster. But after that voice comes the born, devoured again, born again, kind of all just drifts away, and almost like the larvae almost all scatter about, and they disappear.
Whoa.
No.
We need to get off this river.
Hello, Nightmare Fuel. Yeah, I'm good for that.
Just this river? This whole fucking planet.
Yeah, I'm good to kill this thing and get its fucking antlers and be on our way.
Notes.
Is the voice in our...
Don't let Lurk bring us anywhere else again. Yes.
Yeah, what the
Okay.
heck, Lurk?
Was died several times already. Sick of this shit. Look, put a shirt on,
Would
for
we-
God's sakes. What are you doing,
Would
man?
we be able to recognize the voice that was saying that in our head? Like, is that Grotz?
You don't recognize it as a familiar voice, no.
Okay.
It wasn't any.
That's
It wasn't like
Jeff.
the voice that we've been hearing or anything like that on the planet.
It like what you just like experienced prior to this with like your own voice in your head and stuff. No, but you definitely similar to anybody that's had nightmares, perhaps a similar kind of.
Oh yeah, I
voice.
guess I haven't.
Yeah,
Nor have I.
exactly.
Haven't... Guys... Haven't we heard something similar to this, though? The born... devoured... Maybe not the devoured part, but I feel like we heard those similar kind of like one-word sentences in our thoughts, or maybe Rampu or Langston may have, or even Lurk.
I mean, it's along the lines of, I feel like, what Grotz is trying to do, and I mean, my old man just kind of wants me dead for the sacrifice of the ball, so I mean, I don't know that.
Oh, wait, guys. That's I don't want to, interrupt anyway. But let's walk and talk. Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm
Let's
with
start
it.
moving.
Yeah, valid.
Also, everyone, make sure you add 13 HP back. I did a 4th level healing word on everybody, so...
Ew.
Yeah, buddy. So then we start walking and continue the conversation as we walk. All right, keep going. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I mean, just in terms of people who, like, devour stuff, I mean, that's in line with Grotz. Lurk knows that. I mean, you've been getting dreams of things of that nature, haven't you?
Honestly, this battle briefly took my mind. The things I've been dreaming about. If you could even call them dreams. Feels so real. Feels so real.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Rampu, to you specifically, that swirling of the eye, of the bioluminescent larva forming in that eye, it felt eerily akin to the massive eye that you see below the surface in your nightmares.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's all related somehow. But I'm just thinking about the dream is kind of choking him up. It's like I keep seeing this eye, and each time I've been getting more and more detail. But the last time I saw my mother die, and you know what? I think that's good for now. And he just keeps walking. That's all he can get out.
All right. You open up when you're ready, my guy. We're here for you.
Rampu, I don't know. I feel like, well, it certainly isn't the easiest thing to discuss. I think providing any and all information through communication certainly is going to benefit not just you, but the rest of us as well. So, if there's anything that you may or may not know, I would maybe perhaps suggest informing us. And it might help with coping as well. I know it's certainly not easy, kind of with these feelings that you are feeling. But like I said, just maybe talking about it might help.
If I thought it would help, maybe, but I don't know enough to know.
I understand that.
No
Well-
dice, my friend, but we'll see. I'm 0 for 3 on good night's sleep since we've been in this shithole, so I'll probably get hit with another one.
Oh, you do. You do for a good night of rest.
Let's see.
All right. Maybe I'll really try paying attention to protecting you. Maybe that'll give you hopefully some more peace of mind. But I guess just whenever you're ready to talk about anything, you got the rest of Stormbreakers.
Appreciate it.
The electricity here is really wild. Look at the sky.
As you say that, you see the crack of lightning between the spires as you guys are making your approach rather quickly up there. Lurk looking a little bit shaken up from the events that just transpired. You can see him constantly kind of like looking over his arms and checking out his back to see where that fabric ripped and some of the acid dissolved some of it and frayed it away. And you can see he's kind of, as mentioned before, he tries to walk with the air of confidence a paladin should have. He's been put on a path before him, but doesn't exactly exude that air of confidence a true paladin typically shows. And you can see right now he's really seeming kind of to wallow and almost look a little, down in the dumps as he's taken this walk to the shore and kind of in his mind about everything.
As we're walking, Crick kind of folds back and kind of ends up next to him, just looks over. So how's it feel to probably be leading in the hunt right now?
I mean, just one step at a time. Each day that we are here, I feel like I'm inching closer to death. I can't even get a good night's sleep here without feeling like I'm going insane.
I mean, let's be fair. You're probably not the only one that feels that, but you're also probably the only one that's killed a Hydra. So that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take credit for that, but thank you, Crick. It was a team effort, or if anything, unfortunately, I just kind of looks down. I described it, I think, the first time you guys had met him, but I barely haven't mentioned it too much more. But he wears a single iron gauntlet on one hand, and he kind of looks down at that and kind of clenches his fist as he's thinking about this. Yeah, I don't know, Crick. I feel like I have belief, but I don't know if I truly have it in me. Like I believe in the divinity and the powers and everything, but I just feel like I'm not the right one for it all, or something.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I don't think, would the right one be walking on the ocean right now, going to finalize this quest with a good group of friends? If that's not the right one, then why would you want to be the right one?
Kind of looks around at everyone individually, sees Langston, who's kind of. Actually, Langston, what are you doing as you guys are walking? I'll describe for you.
I think I am noticing how Rampu is kind of going through everything with him. Manto's talking to him, and then I saw Lurk and saw Crick run up. So I'm just kind of at the back, semi eavesdropping, but just gauging the conversation. So if he looks back, I'm just waving really excitedly as we're walking, and also gearing up that I will need to cast what is it? I'll probably need to cast Water Walk again soon, so I'm waving, and I'm like, what time is it? I'm like, I'll give you feet, and I tackle Rampu and grab his feet and start casting on him.
As he looks, then after he looks over at you, and you kind of panic real quick, run towards Rampu after waving to him. He kind of chuckles and then looks over at Manto. And Manto, what are you doing right now?
You good, Langston?
Yeah. I mean, we need to. Do you want to be able to keep walking, or are we gonna have to, fall?
Well-
just deal with this. So yeah, give me a feet.
Well, that's not so much my problem. And I just kind of look down at my winged boots. Sounds like you guys' problem. But
Oh,
I mean, thank
so
you.
you-
No, thank you for the consideration, and
So you-
obviously remembering to keep everyone afloat.
Then
So you can fly forever with those boots? There's no time constraint on them? You can literally fly whenever.
3 times a day for an hour. I'm more of a we'll cross that bridge when we get there kind of guy. Thanks for allowing us to walk on the water, though. Appreciate it, man.
That's what I'm here for.
Lurk sees that little brief conversation of Manto yelling over to Langston, then looks, he kind of laughs at that too, and then looks over at Rampu, briefly yeah, Rampu, you're kind of walking and potentially by yourself or whatever. What are you doing? What does Lurk see you do in that brief moment as he's talking to Crick still?
I would look back, and him saying that he doesn't feel like he's the one, and that self-doubt would actually be something that would resonate with me, because as a captain and as someone who was the only of my kind that I knew growing up, I've kind of always had these "why am I here" type of thoughts. So in a weird way, it kind of made me sad for him that he also knows that feeling. So I look back, and I don't say anything to him, but I do give him a nod. Like the meme of the dude with the beard with Robert Redford.
He looks over at you, and you give him that nod, and kind of reassure him a little bit. Then Crick, and you might notice, he begins to smile just ever so slightly. He purses his lips just a little bit, and he looks over at you. Yeah, I mean, you guys really are, I don't know, one of a kind. Each and every one of you, really. I couldn't imagine how. I mean, let me take a step back. I'm really at a loss for words. Going to that club, the Nightmare Club, and trying to infiltrate there, I didn't know what the hell I was getting myself into. I didn't know who I was going to meet. I didn't know what I was going to report back. But seeing the way that you stood up for that poor woman, that slave in there, and each one of you guys had your own little task and were on it and ready to come in there and take action. I mean, I was there for weeks. I didn't do anything. I owe you guys a lot for putting the action in my inaction and for supporting me and joining me in this hunt I invited you to.
There it is. He said it.
Well, we'll forgive you this time at the hunt, but you've been a fine addition to the Stormbreakers.
Won't say I'm
And-
one of you guys, but I appreciate you indulging me, and of course, yeah, the Grotz thing is bigger than just myself and my own personal divine quest. It truly will impact all of realm space, and I couldn't imagine again finding a better group of individuals like yourself who are determined and have a diverse skill set to make sure that the abyss does not come to our plane.
Amen. However, the last time Lurk put some goddamn clothes on, you have pepperoni nipples, and I'm tired of looking at them.
Oh shit, I didn't realize he kind of covers himself real quick. Perfect
Wow.
acid
I got-
burnt on his chest.
I got him. I'll walk up and while we're walking and talking, I'll just cast mending behind him and like start mending his clothes, and I'll just be like, "You're
Oh,
doing
thank
great,
God. I
buddy."
really thought you were going to lay your hands on those pepperoni nipples.
Oh hell no. No. Clothes only. Clothes only.
Amazing. As you guys continue traveling, yeah, I mean, Crick, did you have anything else that you wanted to add as you came in there, or?
No, I think as kind of all this is going on, I think like afterwards, I just kind of, I stay next to him after everything kind of shakes out, and I just kind of like tap his little wristlets, and it's just kind of, whatever's behind those shackles, just remember who you run with now.
Oh, sorry, not like shackles. It's like an iron gauntlet he has on his hand.
Oh, it's a
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
A single one, yeah.
Oh.
But as you maybe point that out to him, it's like, yeah, this is it's a symbol of Torm, my god that I get my divinity, my powers from. I don't know. I kind of looked. He looks down at it again, kind of moves his fingers a bit. I just feel like I'm not. I don't know. It feels like it's not a right fit for me.
Well, maybe you'll find something that fits a little bit better soon enough.
All I know is that if I come back to my plane and I haven't completed my task, they're gonna make me break my oath. And I don't want that.
You have to
Well,
follow
I guess
your
we're
heart.
not going to take you there back then until we're done.
That's right. And if you don't want to break your oath, we'll find a way. But follow your heart. Because you don't fulfill the destiny that someone else laid out for you. Doesn't mean there's not a great destiny awaiting for you.
That's awfully profound of you, Rampill.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's
Rather than a fortune cookie, good stuff.
Mine said invest in Dogecoin.
you hear Langston to the moon. Walking.
And you guys continue
I actually
walking.
just got a notification that it just dropped below 18 cents. That's just like 5
Motherfucker.
seconds ago. I know, right?
Same. Somewhere on there. Oh, that's funny. Maybe that's where it came in my mind. All right. Yeah. So
I didn't say a messenger pigeon dropped that notification off to you.
one of the
That's right.
Sardonicus drones. As you guys
Thank God We're an absolute live feed for this entire planet, and he's monitoring us. But thank God they're giving
it
us
was the
updates on the
eye.
stock
It
market.
zooms out from
It
this,
was
and you see
the eye.
Sardonicus and a group of like henchmen watching like a screen that says "steak" on the top right corner. Come on, I got money on them. I got money on them.
I dream I was
Well, no,
watching
if you
my
just look
mother
at the top
die.
of the spear, it's just a New York Stock Exchange ticker.
And my
That one
dream, I
says
was watching my
Nasquack.
mother die.
Holy shit.
I was watching my
God.
mom die, and I go, no! And then all of a sudden, by the way, don't drop below 18 cents. No! And that's when I woke up. Like,
Incredible. But as you guys I've mentioned, you guys are probably only like an hour more of a walk to the shore that you guys see ahead of you. And as you guys get closer and closer to the shore, the atmosphere, as I mentioned, earlier in the day, is a beautiful, like sunny river day for you all. But as you get closer and closer to the shore, it kind of feels like the air is heavy and it's a little bit more ominous, and it gets a little bit darker in that atmosphere, and you can begin to smell like that sulfur and ozone smell. A little bit of like an acrid, rancid smell begins to come up a little bit too. Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry, I thought I muted.
All good. But yeah, you guys.
louder.
Volume up.
It can get really loud.
Put it on megaphone mode.
Yeah.
You guys, continue on
Was that
traveling.
not?
As you have, like I said, about another hour ahead of you. Is there anything before you guys potentially make it to the shore that you discuss or do or whatever?
Did you say it's starting to smell rancid?
Not exactly. Maybe rancid was the wrong word for it, but yeah, definitely like a kind of foul odor coming up. As you guys get closer to the shore. And you can see, as I mentioned prior as well, Lurik saw this in his dreams, at least, that he proclaimed to you guys on the first night. There's kind of like a small, dense, dark forest right before the Craglands as well. Not nearly as deep and as long as the forest you went through previously, but definitely kind of like a dark, decaying kind of land that he described before.
Would we be able to short rest like while we're walking and getting closer? Like, I know we're like walking and actively moving. Would a short rest be able to be applied like at all, or no?
You guys would have to be
Okay.
chilling. Mm-hmm.
Totally fair.
Maybe we have a short rest once we get to shore. I imagine we would probably just speed up a little bit at the sight of getting off this water.
I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. I'll hustle.
Alright. As you guys just continue hustling, tunnel vision, we got the goal in sight, at least for the end of today, hopefully. You guys keep on barreling through across the water. Of course, every now and then, keeping an eye below the surface to make sure no intrusions, no unwanted visitors, or any dangers arise, but seems smooth sailing from here on out as you guys keep on pushing further and further towards the shore now. And as you guys, let's see, push forward, let's see, I'm gonna move you on over to this scene. The river kind of slows and widens, and as I mentioned, the surface is kind of darker now as you guys get closer to the shore. Like ink beneath a bruised violet sky, and ahead the water spills into a vast mire with mist and rotting reeds, and the air kind of hangs a little thick over here, humid, smell of ozone, that electric kind of smell, and each breath that you guys take around here kind of carries that copper tang of decay, that kind of smell that you guys were smelling as you got closer and closer. And as you get up here, you notice there's a small ferry boat docked on the bank, little half-rotted wood, snagged in the reeds right there. And beyond that, you see a bank that rises into a slick, mud-caked ground where you can see through the fog. There's the woods first, and then behind that, the two massive rocky spires jutting up behind that in the horizon like fangs, arcs of lightning crackling between them in rhythmic flashes. Almost as if that storm or whatever is causing that has a heartbeat. And you guys have made your way to the entrance of the Craglands, but first, of course, this swamp that you must travel through.
Super.
Great.
Can I inspect this dinghy that is right to our left and see what's going on up in there?
Yeah, absolutely. Go and make an investigation check if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna also inspect it since I'm a captain.
Yeah.
I'm good with this kind of stuff. I'm gonna look for any holes, anything on it that might prevent us from using it.
Sure. Yeah, make an investigation check. Well, yeah, so if you look ahead, there's not, like, deep enough water to use this. It's pretty much where...
Okay.
Yeah, so go and make an investigation check, though.
Let's see if there's anything in it.
Nice.
19.
As Langston goes up and approaches... Yeah, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I'm like face deep in the ship, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie. What have you seen, Captain? Like, look at Rampu to see what he finds.
Yeah, Rampu, you notice that this definitely, it's a ship, small or, not too large, but large enough for 5 people to be able to fit in here at least. Kind of crude, put together, but definitely looks like, as you investigate a bit, that it hasn't been docked here for too long. It's snagged in the reeds, but it's not like there's overgrowth growing on over it or anything like that. And as you actually begin to look, you notice that there's kind of, you don't see like footprints or anything, but there's like a like an indentation around the ship as if multiple bodies got out of it.
Can I tell how recent those bodies got out of it?
Say with your 19 investigation, it seems like potentially like earlier in the day today.
I look at the crew and I say, it looks like someone beat us here.
They had a boat. They did it the lame way.
That's right. So, I guess I wasn't able to find any leftover loot or anything like that on the boat, right?
Not that you see on the boat, no.
But yeah, someone is probably already here, so let's keep an eye out. You said I could tell that there were 2 bodies that got off it?
Multiple. More than 2.
Got it. So there's definitely more than 2.
The way that
I'm
there's
gonna
like
try to
indents in the
investigate.
ground around the boat, like makes it seem like, people hopped off of it and they kind of sunk into the ground a little bit around. You can't tell, kind of caved in a little bit. You can't exactly tell how many bodies, but it's definitely more than 2, less than 8, I would say.
And can I tell which way their footprints are headed?
It would make sense that as you kind of look at the bramble around this and kind of like the banks along the left and right of you, to continue pushing northwards forward ahead between the gnarled roots and the trees that form the swampland up ahead.
Wait, so I would look over at Manto and I would say, well, if you can fly whenever you want, I would say maybe it's wise to take a peek-sees in the sky and you can see maybe that other crew, if you can do it discreetly. But otherwise, we should keep going that way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the idea. My only concern is that, well, yes, we know that these are relatively fresh. Obviously, they've been moving forward, or at least so I feel as if it's safe to assume that they've been moving forward since landing here. So me going up there, I don't know if I will get any sort of visual. However, I'm certainly open to it when we kind of lie down for the evening.
All right.
Maybe I can figure out where they are, I guess, bunkering down for the night as well.
Sounds good to me.
Speaking
Nice.
of, and I don't want to, you know, make anything more difficult, but do you mind if we just kind of chill here for a brief moment, too?
Yeah, this is probably as good a time as any.
Just
Here,
a
take a
quick little rest, so I can hopefully get a little bit of my energy back.
I think that's wise.
I'm
Let's,
on board with that.
But
Well-
let's go behind this tree and get some cover. So we're
How
not-
long are you thinking for, Lurk?
Just, I don't know,
Like an hour.
an hour?
Well, if we're gonna wait an hour. Yeah, what the heck? I start clicking my feet together. And my wing boots activate for the second time today. And I would then fly up to see if I can get any visual. Well, like, okay, do I see the general direction of where the tracks are going?
You guys don't really see, you see like kind of indentations in the ground, but they're not exactly tracks, so you can't, it's hard to make out. Go ahead and make a survival check and we'll fully be able to tell, but it kind of just looks like, you know, indentations in the ground. You can't make out footprints from what's natural organic formations and whatnot.
Alright, hold on one second.
Hmm.
24.
Nice. Yeah, although you don't see like exact footprints or anything like that, as you know, some is like quicksand, you know, the mud forms, or the swamp water and everything forms back around any indentations in here and leaving it not like an exact clear impression. You do kind of make out a trail of sorts that kind of follows around. Let me go ahead and where's my arrow? You would see Manto kind of like. Did that not show for you? Oops, it's still drawing. Path like that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that's sick. Whoa.
Fucking dope.
Yep, so I would fly up to the air, and just kind of track that. Not obviously like to a T, like following it, but like the path of, like, I guess, least resistance.
Yeah, go ahead and move
To
your
try
token
and
wherever you're
gain
going.
Yeah, so like I would see when I fly up, I see that it goes like up slightly to the left, but then hard right. So instead of following that directly, I'm just kind of like coasting this way, so that I can try and gain some speed on them.
Okay. Yeah. As you fly on over there, beginning to follow the tracks, but you know, going your own way, keeping an eye on where those tracks are, you notice the remains of 5 humanoids in here. Skeletons, completely not weathered, not gnawed by beasts, but completely cleaned. You see what remains of any armor, completely rendered useless, bearing both acid scoring and sort of like these kind of violent fractures. And you see what was left of any footprints around here kind of in a panic kind of dance, but that's what you see as you make your way on over there.
All right. I fly back to the guys. Hey everyone.
What did you find?
Well, would you believe me if I said that I found the pot of gold at the end of the trail?
We should hurry up.
Take your time. You guys are
Someone might
resting.
take it.
Well, I asked if you would believe me. I have one biter, However, that is not the case. Actually, well, if you consider a pot of gold at the end trail to be 5 carcasses,
Oh,
completely cleaned of any sort of flesh, blood, meat, just the bones. Whole.
that's
Technically
a fucked
skeleton.
up pot of gold.
Well, I mean, I hear humanoid ivory is going for a decent price around here.
Hey now. Pocket's never been better. So in these
Yeah.
Skeletons were picked fully clean, like, you know, typically there's like some like debris or something hanging on them. These guys had nothing.
I mean, I saw it for about a couple seconds and kind of just got out of there. It wasn't what I was expecting. However, my question is, whoever did this, because judging by the like indentations of the track, that this was somewhat fresh within the last 24 hours. Whoever killed the humanoids really was efficient with how they did it.
I have a feeling, looking at this swampy little area, that some giant like worm or something, maybe some kind of acid that melts the skin off and leaves it clean. So I'm gonna look around in the mud just to see if I can see any traces of any like holes or anything that's some giant worm could come out of.
Yeah, go ahead and you make a survival check as you do that.
May also suggest not touching anything around here for the time being, at least.
Definitely not. I agree. Fuck that. 13.
13. As you're kind of looking around, it's mentioned similar to like Manto's predicament. As you look for any indents or anything like that, the way that the organic nature of like the swamplands and the softness of the ground and the mud and liquid and everything, it makes it hard to make out any indentations or any separations, any holes or anything like that. With a 13, though, what you would be able to find is a I'll just say kind of you go to the remains as well. Like I'll take you on up to like where Manto was as you're looking around over there. You're looking for any sort of home or anything for whatever a creature. You're able to tell that something, kind of piecing together like Dexter, the forensic scene, like what happened here, kind of thing. What you're able to tell is that something definitely struck fast from beneath that muck. You don't see any like traces or anything, but that's the thing, is you don't see any traces of something that could have done this exactly.
And I share that with the group and I say, that's the scary part. I have no idea where it came from.
That's part of it too, is that you actually, why you think specifically submerged in the mud or whatever, the ground, is that you find a cracked like emblem, kind of half swallowed in the mud as well.
But I would point that out. So we definitely can't sleep here in this mud. We definitely can't be distracted too long. And I would suggest that we walk as carefully and quietly as possible so we don't disturb whatever's in it. Maybe we can walk above it undetected.
What do you find there?
I would show him the buried emblem. It's definitely something gross. Pretty big.
Yeah.
And it's definitely under this muck somewhere.
Yeah, you don't happen to have a picture of it, do you?
No, but you guys ask you're asking me what it
Yeah,
looks
what
like.
do we recognize
Yeah,
it?
like, do we recognize it then?
You can ask those questions certainly. Yes, as
Fuck
you
yeah.
guys, as you're
The
looking at
gif
it,
of it.
yeah, kind of completely covered and caked in mud, and you begin to like kind of use your thumb to wipe off some of that, smearing it off, and make a history check real quick, Manto, or anyone that's
Oh.
looking at it, perhaps
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, I'd like to
Oh,
inspect
God.
it as well.
I'm not
Lucky.
that historical. Ugh. Lucky, not so lucky 7.
Your boy is.
So Manto, yeah, you clean it off real quick, kind of dip it in the water maybe a little bit and rub it off a little bit more. It's broken, this emblem, and it's hard to like truly make out what it is exactly. But Langston, you recognize it's like maybe the bottom left corner of there's like a signet symbol embellished on this emblem, and you recognize it, seeing it inside of the dome that you guys started off at as one of the rival teams' kind of insignias as well.
Oh my god, so another team showed up here and got murked and are out of the running.
Oh. Well,
Hey guys, our odds just got a whole heck of a lot better. I look
I
at
was just
Lurk,
about
I'm
to
like,
say.
two enthusiastic thumbs up, and I'm like, you're worried about your place, my guy. You could not have picked a better contest to enter us in. We're chilling.
We're doing better than them, guys.
That's right. I guess
I
you
don't
could say they're killing it. And I feel so much better now.
They're actually dead.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
And I just.
well. My concern is that given only the groups that were invited to this were kind of the cream of the crop, and they seemed as if quite easily killed. I mean, don't you guys find that just a hair concerning as well?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. For the record, I was making jokes because this is a threat that should not be taken lightly.
Honestly, it sounds like they were just a bunch of boners. Yeah, I get the skeletons.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. To be
I thought they
fair.
were penises.
To be fair, but they may not be penises, but they're definitely pretty stiff right now.
Oh my god, he's on a rampage. So we're all just trying to cope with the fact we don't know what did this to them, and we're all just a little bit scared. Okay, good. It's not just me.
To be fair,
Yeah, I
with everything we
noticed.
attacked and had to fight since we've been at this godforsaken place, I expect there to be something hideous, terrifying, and disgusting wherever we go.
Hey, don't talk about Langston like that.
Dude, right here.
I didn't say delicious.
Love you, buddy.
There it is. Okay, cool.
Anto, from
And then I
what
put my
you
hands up to his cheeks.
Then thank you.
Good nod.
I like
You
don't touch his hands,
notice
I just like
Crick?
side to side.
Crick side eyes Langston at this point with like a hint of jealousy. It's a little odd.
What?
But he's mildly upset now.
At me?
Yeah, you.
For what?
As Manto like rubs your cheeks, Crick is just like,
You mean the thing he did for you earlier? What is this now? What are you nodding your head at? Don't shoot it. Don't you? What? What are you doing?
Well,
Okay. I'll walk over to Crick and put my hands on his cheeks. I'll like do the same thing, but to Crick now. I'm like, here you go, buddy.
it's there's still a little bit of anger there, but it's definitely subsided. It's
Okay.
definitely subsided.
Don't worry. I'll like do like gentle radiance with it to make it a little bit warmer.
Manto, as you're facing that way, talking to Crick and the rest of the party, you notice the boat move side to side a little bit.
Hey, it's not windy. Guys. And I would have seen it, but not seen anything like... Okay, well, let me ask this then. Can I look in the general area of that boat
Yeah, after
See
you
if I
see it
see
kind
a
of rock a
creature.
little bit, you see like kind of the ore on the side kind of creak and slide down a little bit. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. Show me 26.
Nice. Yeah, you notice like some a little bit of that mucky water, a little disturbed on the surface, and your eyes follow immediately down a line. You catch this movement below the surface of a dark mass just gliding below it, large and sinuous and disturbingly fast as it quickly moves out of your sight. The murky water hides its shape and everything. But yeah, kind of just completely quickly moves away from the sight of your vision and perception. And the water grows still once again.
The guys were located in the water, correct?
You know, like the skeletons.
Yes.
It's more so like kind of a muddy land where they were all kind of standing. You know, everywhere around here in the swampland, there's a little bit of like, you know, I'd say ankle deep water, but even a little bit more shallow than that. Truly, it's a wet place around here. Sometimes it gets deeper, you know, knee deep, maybe even deeper than that. But everywhere
Yeah.
around here, it's there's a little bit of a layer of water, swampy water.
Yeah, what I was kind of getting at is, I guess seeing if it favored like water, but I'm guessing given the environment, it's probably not. I mean, it sounds like there's just water everywhere, so it's capable of going anywhere.
Yeah, what you would notice as like you lose sight of it beneath the surface, but in the distance, a bit further ahead, you would notice like still like within the realm of a wet ground or water area, whatnot, some reeds sway in the wake, whatever this thing is leaves behind.
Hey, so I hope you guys are done resting. Because, and if you aren't, well, I'd be prepared to get out of that.
How long has it been? Has it been an hour yet?
Well, if you're actively if anyone's actively investigating, you're not short resting. I'll say that. So, Lurk is definitely resting right now. If anyone else is going around, that isn't going to interrupt your short rest time and everything. But yeah, I'd say it's just about an hour, right about now. I'd say, because yeah, with Manta going up, with you going up, or Rampu rather, and yeah, checking everything out and whatnot.
How tall are these trees and how wide are they? Like, can we actually fit on them?
They're quite tall, yeah, but
tall,
you
right?
do notice, make a nature check actually. They're about, 15 feet, 20 feet wide. They're gnarled and twisted.
16.
Yeah, you can find, certain areas in some of the trees to be able to rest in, but you notice that a lot of the branches and whatnot, dead, decaying, and if you maybe put too much weight on it, trusted it too much, it might give out and break on you.
Got it. Well, guys, whatever the hell moved the boat is definitely nearby. But my bet might be try to climb up on a tree if need be and get the Hydra on it. But we should get moving ASAP. Lurk, how you doing?
I was thinking climbing a tree.
Let's see.
Should we maybe at least try to do that walk on water again? I mean, then at least we're not disturbing whatever he's swimming in.
That's actually a genius idea, Craig.
I know.
Langston, can
Yep.
you hook up brothers up?
I clap my hands and I will cast Water Walk once more. And it's a ritual cast, so it won't cost me any spell slots. But I just want to preface with, you know, I don't know if it'll stop the vibrations, but at least it'll give us some type of safety and security.
Awesome. And in the meantime, we can try to be as stealthy as we possibly can. And so, once he does that, we'll start moving, and I'm gonna walk as quietly as I can.
Yeah, Glare kind of stands up. I'm feeling a little bit better now. See him kind of take a deep inhale and exhales. Let's do it, guys. I'm ready.
That's
All right.
right. And again, I'm trying to walk as stealthily as I possibly can. Hey, just breathe. Oh no, he's there.
I'm here. No, so yeah, you guys continue on walking, then following the path that Manto has pointed out prior. Eventually, the rest of the party makes their way on over to the scene that both Rampu and Manto have already seen themselves. The 5 skeletons sprawled out, seemingly like in a frantic, as you look at the indentations on the ground of assuming their footprints, seeming like there was a kind of frantic scene amongst them prior to their demise.
Does it look like a fight or like a panic?
Yeah, it doesn't look like, from what the rest of the party is able to piece together already and what they've told you. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there was necessarily, like, much fighting on their end. It seems like, as the Rampu kind of stated, something must have struck fast and surprised them in some capacity.
Well, that's fun.
Right. Well, keep it moving, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And we walk stealthily.
Alright. As you guys continue pushing on forward past these bodies, you begin to enter into, like, the thick of the swamp, of the mangroves, if you will. Let me go ahead and move you guys on over. And as you guys enter in through that wooded area, the atmosphere around you almost swallows you whole, it feels like, as light seems to escape you, and the darkness of the canopy of the swampland seems to completely override your sensations. And everyone has dark vision, I believe, right?
Yeah, I have my goggles.
I do.
So yeah, you guys can all see, maybe 30, 60 feet out ahead of you, but beyond that, in shades of gray and black and white, that is, as well. But beyond that, you guys really can't see much. And as that mist kind of thickens into kind of living thing, clinging to your skin, really getting that taste of iron and moss now. You walk on into here, and shapes twist within. I see roots and vines, half-seen silhouettes that seem to almost turn their heads when you look away. As you guys step on in here, the ground is soft underneath your feet. As I mentioned prior, the water pooling around every step. And the trees in here are massive things. They must be old and ancient, gnarled and bent with this impossible kind of weight, bark glistening with this moisture, and deep within that fog, beyond your guys' vision, you can sense something moving. And almost for a heartbeat, you can see it. This, again, that shape beneath the water as you look on out there. But out of your distance, once again, leaves your sight.
Blind vision wouldn't be able to give me any more assistance, even though it's only for 10 feet for me, right?
No.
Okay.
I feel like this thing's just waiting to jump our shit.
I'm going to start looking to see if I can track it as it comes out. And eventually I'm going to take a shot at it, but not yet. I'm going to just eventually start following its movements to see if I can start noticing popping up and out and about.
Well, is this thing considered a monstrosity?
Yeah, we getting any pings?
You're not sensing any pings currently. What's the range on that once again?
Okay.
It was like
It's 120?
110.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's something like that.
So prior, maybe that's why you looked over in that direction originally, Manto, that you did sense something of that essence against the boat.
Would I have known that it sensed us like physically or like by like did it sense us from seeing us or were we too loud?
I'd say yeah, you're not really sure because you saw it out of the corner of your eye, really, and you sensed it as kind of something bumped into the boat, apparently. But yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to piece that together exactly with just a glimpse that you got.
Yeah. Okay.
Say that as you guys step on in here, though, into the stagnant pools of black water choked by the roots, you begin to look around, and Manto, yeah, with your 20 passive perception, kind of are able to first get that sour kind of vapor clinging to the air as you guys walk in here, that wet, rot, oil, something metallic beneath it. The mist kind of drifts low to the ground, and as you look around at the trees, you almost can hear like a long, drown-out moan, half wind, half voice, as if the swamp is exhaling, and the trees kind of sway gently. And then you see it amongst one of the trees. You see a hand and fingers knotted into bark. You see a face twisted in mid-scream and its eyes half opened, but unmoving. And as you walk in here, you realize that this isn't just a swamp of normal senses, but this is a mangrove. And you see that there are literal men embalmed in part of the trees in here, like a petrified forest of failed experiments.
Hell on earth. Hey, Rampu.
That dessert.
You can speak to plants, right?
Yeah.
Your audio
Anybody
kind of
get that?
a little. Yeah. Is your mic?
Huh?
There you go. Yeah, we just didn't hear you.
So I need a good night's sleep if you're able to do that again.
Dang. What could have been?
You hear him kind of exhaling and croaking a bit. These trees.
Maybe we just try talking to them. Because it's like a human, like inside of a tree, right? Like,
Yeah, it's a mangrove.
yeah.
Hello? Are you okay? Just try.
You're not him. You're
Something like that.
not him.
You hear this disemboweled voice coming from the trees, almost like multiplied on top of each other and echoing, and like they're gasping for breath. Hard for them to speak as they exclaim, "You're not him."
Contrary to popular belief, I've been called him very often. Thank you.
We are not enemies. We are friends.
Good.
Yes, you kind of
Say anything?
wait a moment and you hear the inhale. Just kind of.
That's right. Friends. Why are you in so much pain? What happened to you?
He wanted us to think together, to sing like brothers, but we only screamed.
Claims that he wanted us to sing together as one, but we only screamed.
We must stick together as one.
He wanted us to sing together as one, but we only screamed.
Oh. Who is he that you keep talking about?
The Doctor!
That son of a bitch.
I want to lean in close to the tree and just go, Zardonicus, and just see if they, like, react in any way, shape, or form.
You hear a collective moan amongst the trees.
Okay. I look at Rampo, I'm like, yep, that's what I thought. This dude sucks.
He perfected it there, beneath the lightning.
One of the branches swings out, pointing upwards to the sky, towards the spires, where you see a crack of lightning flash between them. And he proclaims, or the tree proclaims, he perfected us, or he perfected it there, beneath the lightning.
As in his experiment. I'm gonna pat a tree and just tell it, be like, I think all of you guys are perfect in your own way. Don't let the doctor give you any labels. Now, like, tap it to see if that, like, soothes any of their suffering or anything, or if there's any positive response.
You kind of feel this, like, slight movement beneath the bark, as if there is a being breathing within there, trapped, longing, as you look at its hollow eyes and mournful face. It kind of just looks over at you, its eyes kind of unblinking, flashing over in your direction. Friend!
Yeah! Just like Rampo said, friend. And I'll, like, I guess, I mean, I know it's dark here, and I don't know how they react to it, but, like, can I just emit, like, warm radiance to, like, kind of light the area up a bit with, like, my light cantrip, but then just also be like, hey, friend, look, we're nice, we're fun, haha.
Yeah, absolutely. As you light off, how far does that light go?
It is... How far does it go for? 20-foot radius, and then additionally it's dim light for 20 feet after that. So 40 total, but only 20 if it's bright.
Nice. As you exhume that light out there, you hear the collective once again, and then you hear movement in the branches, in the trees. Not all around you or anything, but at least a specific tree to your north. You see this gnarled looking tree, and as you look over it as your light is shining on it, you notice an eye open up and blink on it and kind of look around, almost like a chameleon's eye. And you notice that this tree is one massive hybrid of a petrified chameleon within the tree's form. And you look, as you see this thing and its eyes open up, you watch as roots begin to pull up out of the ground below it, and it turns its head in your direction with its eyes still flashing about left and right, up and down in every direction. And then the trees all around you go, run! And that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Oh, super!
Shut down the forest.
Why wouldn't anything
Fireball.
else on this planet be
Fireball
doing
the
it? Yeah, if
forest.
there was ever a time, I'll tell you what. They're like,
All forest.
friend? My hand
Even-
crackling with fire. Yes, friend.
Even the friends. Even the friends. Everybody's gotta die. Fuck
Amazing.
this noise.
Well, awesome. Thank you guys for playing. Thanks to anyone tuned in to watch tonight. We'll be back at it hopefully next Sunday. Anything before we call it a night, y'all?
What'd you make those voices
That's
on?
it.
I did on GarageBand earlier. Yeah, and
There
then
you go.
I
Yeah,
literally
right.
I was doing the inhaling while I'm like talking, like kind of thing.
That shit hard, dude.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
That's
And then
awesome.
I doubled up the layers, and then I offset them so it could have an echo, and then I did some reverb on
Yeah,
one.
no,
and so,
it
yeah, a bunch
was-
of things. Yeah,
That's hard. That's hard as shit.
thank you. All right, well, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks y'all for playing. I hope you guys have a great night. Take a short rest, and look out for those goblins under the stairs. Catch you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh
Later.
yeah.